answering all of the important questions tonight, like which emoji is the best one. And no, this is not a tier list that I created. Like pretty much anything out there that you look for, somebody already has a tier list made for this. So there are some that I think are, top tier emojis, great, S tier, that just aren't included here. But this is the best one that I could find, because I definitely wasn't going to spend my time finding PNGs with transparent backgrounds to put them all into here. So this is what we got. This is what we're dealing with. This is our emoji list. There's quite a few. Like, this is definitely the biggest tier list I've ever done. We had the like Pirates of the Caribbean one we were looking at before, but I think this one by far, takes the cake. And then another thing with this is, since it's a pre-made one, like I said, we don't have our own like scale set up on the side. We're just working with what they got. It goes S, A, B, C, D. We don't have any E or F tier. I think it's important to have like an F tier or something like that, but they didn't have it. And something else I thought was always kind of weird is that their color scale is like red is the best, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't really matter. So this is what we're doing. Let's see. Stream should be live. Hopefully you guys are getting notified about it. I don't know how many people want to look at an emoji tier list, but since we have the Revenge live stream tomorrow, we're going to be covering all of that tomorrow. I didn't really want to do just the same exact thing in this live stream and then talk about the same exact stuff tomorrow. So that is why we got this, since I think I'll be able to talk about this for a while. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to, I wish this was a little bit more randomized, just because it starts with so many of the hand ones. So also, if you guys are wondering what's playing in the background, just some like royalty free music playlist. We got Set Me Free right now. We Are One. I don't know. I was looking for something with just like beats. Usually it puts on like rap or something and it gets a little too much with all the talking, but yeah. All right, I guess we'll start off with just what we got first right here. We got the fist, you got the this is a good one. I think it's all right. I'm a little bit more of a fan of the fist going up, because then it's like, making a statement. You're like, I got this. But this one's kind of more like threatening almost. You get the with it. But yeah, Survive Acid, what's up? Song request 6 dogs. I don't want to play anything that'll get me copywritten, because this live stream is gonna do numbers. So yo, what's up, Young Dior, Hellboy, OMG, Tristan makes music. Play Geeksome, play Lil Kennedy, Lil Peep. I saw that. I listened to that new album they had, or the old album they had that released on Spotify. But for the fist, I don't know. It's really not that high up. I'd use it sometimes, but I really wouldn't put it too high up. I guess like middle of the road for now. We're gonna have to see where a lot of this stacks up, because we have so many emojis. We're gonna definitely be filling out a lot of these rows. You look here and we got like, I don't know, a lot of these rows are gonna have multiple rows within them of emojis. So moving forward, we have the okay, the like excellent one. I like this emoji. I like pairing it also with the little smooch one down here where he's doing the, because if you do that, and then let me just create this for you guys right now, right here. Look at this. You do that, the smooch, along with the and then it's like, it's a great paired together S tier. But on their own, we have the okay sign one. I'd put that somewhere. I'm not exactly sure if it'd be S tier, but it is a good emoji for sure. I'm put A tier. Like I said, we will arrange things depending on like how they stack up in a little bit. Give eggplants S tier. Saying S tier. So yeah, the thing is, like, not every single emoji is going to be in here. That'd be ridiculous. But I wish they included some more of the like popular ones. But it's mainly just the like face emojis. So And then some of the hand ones, but they don't have all of the hand emojis, so kind of whack. But we've got the clapping one, and this one is it's an alright emoji. I don't really use it that often. People talking about clapping. Some people were talking about clapping last night in the Discord. Something about like celebrating, I guess. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think, you know, I probably put C tier. It's not a terrible one. You can use it for some memes, some funny stuff. I didn't get notified. Use it when you want to get fist. Okay. Yeah, it should be. I mean, you should have got notified. It's set to public. Yeah, I think you should have gotten notified. Maybe because it was set up like 10 minutes before it started. Maybe, I don't know. Next up, we got the girl doing the, you know, like the whatever, the lady with the attitude. She's, you know, just trying to be sassy, I suppose. Got a little sass there. She got the limp wrist. She's doing her thing. And this one's all right. Do they have the male version of it? No, we just got the like female emojis. All right, because you know, I usually send the male version of it, and I think it's kind of funny. But it's an all right one. I'm a place it as if it were also the male one, and I guess it's like an A tier. You can send that with like some sass, and it's kind of funny. We have the middle finger emoji. Obviously, you know, it's a good one. It's funny that they put a middle finger emoji, but then we'll take away the gun emoji and replace it with a squirt gun. Interesting, kind of contradicting, I think, but this is a good emoji. It lets you convey a lot with just one emoji. So he's playing dubstep. LOL dubstep. Young Dior. Facade emoji. Yes. Squit. What? We need to set up some emojis in the chat. No, there's no water emojis. I can swap the playlist. Let me try searching for beats, royalty-free beats. I'll try this and see how it works. Dishonest Whispers by Harris Heller. That's what we got. Anyway, next up we got the Star Trek one, the Live Long and Prosper or whatever. I got no idea if it has any other meaning than that, but yeah, I don't know. D tier right now, just because. Yeah, I got no use for that. Maybe if I was huge into Star Trek, you know, Star Trek's decent, but I feel like nowadays it's kind of dead. Like the movies weren't the greatest. So we got the big smiling emoji. It's pretty, you know, run of the mill, basic emoji. You know, you just use it for smiling. He's like really cheesing because you got the eyeballs and like the full smile. Kind of got the teeth gritting together. I put it maybe just because I don't know, it is better than a lot of the other smiling emojis, so I'm gonna put it B tier, but just the smiling ones just aren't that like funny, I guess. Next up we have the crying laughing emoji, which is it's a good one for sure. It gets a lot of use, but I don't know if it, you know, I'm saving S tier for these like really funny emojis, and this one is just for like, it has a lot of use, you know, it's got a lot of usability. You throw it in there when you're laughing. Instead of typing LOL, you don't want to say haha. You don't want to, you don't know which one to go with. You just throw that laughing emoji in there. Maybe you toss like 3 if somebody says something real funny. Young Dior, worst mod, somebody said. Better than you, little boy. Get some 6 dogs. I can't play 6 dogs. I don't want to get claimed. I'm getting these hoes mad. Next up we have just this like real awkward, like just staring into your soul smile. No bottom teeth, mouth full, like gaping open. It's strange, you know, it's strange. It's like when you're getting a family picture or something like that. You're at some like family event, or you're doing like a Christmas card as a kid, and they're like, oh, smile, and then you smile a couple times, and then by like the 10th take, you're like, your cheeks start to get a little sore, and you're like, okay, and you're like trying to force a smile. Yeah, just I don't like this one. I'm gonna put it D tier. It is kind of funny just because like it's such a weird one, but I'm gonna keep it D tier. This one, you know, it's a little bit more usable. You got the like the eyes like squinting or whatever. I like it. I'll put C tier. And then, you know, basically we just got a bunch of these right here. We'll just boom, 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 knock them out. You get the little sweat like it's nervous. So I think, you know, that gets up one more. And then we have kind of like the crying, laughing one, but not exactly crying. You know, you just got the like eyes pinched together. So I think that's another good one. I'll probably put that B tier. And that's kind of my ranking for those smiling ones, or those like mouth open smiling ones. I live in the dark, yes. Hopefully you guys can see me enough. I had to light a candle. I do have a lamp that I could have brought over, or I have these like box lights, but I didn't want to be like fully blasted with light for you guys. All right, we got the halo one. Little angel halo emoji. I'm not crazy about, honestly. I don't know if I ever use this one. I think there's a lot better ones, but that being said, I think it does have like some use. You could like do some funny stuff with it, I guess, but I don't know. Next up, you got the devil emoji. This is a good one. This is high usability. I'm kind of conflicted whether or not I want to put into S tier or A tier. Like S tier, we kind of got this like evil theme going on, and the devil emoji you can put up there, and it's pretty funny. They also have, I think there's a couple songs named after the devil emoji. Cool emoji at A tier. A tier. Yeah, I'm not sure, A tier or S tier. We can put in A tier for now, but it might get moved up to S tier depending on S tier, what S tier is looking like. What are you looking at to check the chat? When I look up, like right now I'm looking at the chat, I got like a TV in the background, and then right now I got my my tier list down here. So that way when I'm looking at the screen and stuff, it looks like I'm like looking at you guys a little bit. But yeah, I'll look at the chat. I got the chat up on a TV right now. It's usually how I rock when I do like the live streams and stuff. I do have a setup for work like right there where I have a desk and then like a monitor on the side. Sometimes I do that, but that's usually if it's just more of like a more like intense video or whatever that I want it to be a little bit more well set up. This is an emoji tier list, so I wasn't too worried about it. Moving forward, we have the winking emoji. I think this is a good one. Once again, though, I wouldn't necessarily say it's like legendary S tier. A or B tier, I think it's pretty good though. A wink will get you pretty far. So I'm gonna put it there. This like wholesome smiling emoji is a decent one. I put that B tier. You got the rosy cheeks. He's blushing a little bit. It's like, ooh, thank you. A little shy. Next up, we have the yummy Justin Bieber licking the lips. Got the little tongue hanging out. Little action like that. This one's all right. I'd probably go B tier with it. Once again, I haven't really used it a whole lot. If I'm gonna go along the lines of something like this, like something that kind of this emoji would convey, I'd probably do the like drooling one, which I'm looking and I don't see here. This must be an old tier list because I think they're missing. I don't know if you guys know what one I'm talking about. The one where like the mouth is like kind of wobbly a little bit, kind of like this, but then he's got the like drip hanging out. That's a really good one. That's an S tier for sure, but not on this list. So one's pretty good. We have the kind of like very I don't know, almost like enlightened like acknowledgement, where it's just like almost like a nod. That's kind of the vibe I get off this one, which is pretty good. I'd put it, I'm kind of tempted to go A tier, but I think we're gonna reserve A tier for stuff that's a little bit better. We have the heart eyes emoji. This is a good one. I don't think it's like legendarily funny or anything like that, but I put the A tier. That you can do some work with that. You can do some damage with that emoji. RIP Young Dior. I'm name changing RIP Young Dior. Dang, what you change it to? Sunglass emoji S tier. Yeah, we'll get there. RIP. Do another pirate stream next week. Man, I was already struggling to find stuff to do the pirate stream for. Show me how to talk to girls. Do they have the like dating whatever simulators? Those videos are funny. Maybe we could do a dating sim on here. I could brush up on it. All right, next up. Yeah, I guess the sunglass one was next up. My bad. Sunglass one, bro. S tier, easy. Sunglass emoji. If there's an emoji that does any damage, sunglass emoji. You throw like a nice little line, pop that sunglass emoji at the end. That's gonna do some damage. All right, anyway, next up we have the, yeah, definitely S tier emoji for sure with sunglasses. Next up we have the smirk. I think the smirk's pretty good. You know, you send like something a little like flirtatious or a little sly, and then you pop that little smirk emoji at the end. That's a good one for sure. I don't think man, I'm really trying to, you know, reserve S tier for some real good ones, but I'm content putting that A tier. Easily S tier. Dating sim, yes. Why is the smirk good? Smirk's good, man. It's like a little sly. I almost look at the smirk as like a little bit less cool than the sunglasses. Like you kind of send it when you're doing like a joking thing almost. Use the smirk emoji when he talks to all girls. That's actually the only way I convey, just like 1, 2 smirks. It's like a yes or no. 3, 4. How's it going? A little like code language there. Moving forward, we have just the dead stare emoji. This one's all right, but I almost kind of like the like closed squinting eyes one more, because it's like this one's kind of like, what are you doing, man? Come on, get your shit together. The other one's kind of like, you're dead to me. Probably do, I mean, this one's still kind of good though. I'll probably go A tier with this one, and then also probably put that one in A tier as well. Just those kind of like staring ones. That's A tier. They're all A tier. This one is capital A tier. The secret is revealed. We got this kind of disappointed, depressed, like looking to the side one. This one's all right. I probably put this B tier. You know, I think this one has a lot of use. We also have the kind of like sad, crying one. This one's all right, but the issue I have with it is that it kind of has the same drip as the sweating one right there. You can see. Let me move that over. Kind of like the nervous one, like you get a very similar drip. So I don't know. Maybe if they put the teardrop down by the eyeball, which they do have some newer ones that aren't on here that do have the kind of like tear by the eye. I think they have like a smiling one that has a tear. That one's pretty good, but yeah, I guess since I have an issue with this one, I'm gonna put D tier, especially since we need to start like evening the classes out a little bit. All right, so next up we have kind of the opposite of the like smiling enlightened one right there. This one's pretty good. Somebody like sends you something disappointing, you can hit them with that. So I'll probably do B tier. It's not, you know, necessarily like a super funny one or anything I'd use really often. Moving forward, we also have this one, which kind of like the definitely falls in line with these other two that we had, kind of like the blank stares. I think the blank stares are a little bit more funny though, because they have the just like solid bar line, whereas this one kind of conveys the same message to me, but just isn't like as funny or whatever. So probably go C tier with this one. If I'm gonna hit somebody with something like this, I'd definitely hit them with like either one of these before that. What question are you answering? What question? Oh, only the important questions. That's A tier. Yeah. Secret is revealed. $1.49. Thank you for the donation. There's also like a peach emoji attached to it. I don't know if you get to pick. Thank you. All right, next up we have this kind of like, I don't know what I'd say this emoji is, like almost like a disgusted or like a disturbed emoji. It's a decent one, but I think there are some better ones. I was never really a fan of the squiggly lined mouth. Probably put that C tier. We got the blow in the heart kiss. This one, you know, once again, like the hard eyes, this one will get you a lot. This one will, you know, get you pretty far in life. Send in these heart blowing smooches ones, you know. Send that to the honey. A personal favorite right here, though, we have the open mouth kiss, and you know, similar to the, you know, it has the usability for the perfect when you pair it with this kind of like okay sign. And also, I think it's really funny just because it's just an open-eyed kiss. So I think this is a good one. I'd throw this S tier. I will, you know, in fact, I will be putting it in S tier. But yeah, it's a funny emoji. I like this one. You know, moving forward, we have, you know, some more smooches. You don't get the heart. Maybe you're not at that point in the relationship, or you know, you don't want your boys to get the wrong idea, so you just send them this instead of the heart. You know, that's a possibility, but personally, I think, you know, either balls to the wall, you send that heart, you take that shot, you know, step forward and you know, live your life a quarter mile at a time, or you know, you just send them that half-assed little open eyes smooch, all gas no brakes, or else just bare minimum, I suppose. So I think these ones, you know, they don't really need to exist. You get this blush one, bro. If you're gonna throw some like blushed smooches at somebody, you might as well just be tossing that heart there. So I'll put them both D tier. We don't really need these when we have the kind of like we got the one end of the spectrum, we got the other end of the spectrum, and we don't really need the in between. These are emojis, you know. You don't need to be using an emoji for just like all that middle ground. No FTP drop today. Correct, no FTP drop today. I was looking at the FTP subreddit for news, and if you go to the FTP website, they have I got my FTP coaster right here too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you go to the FTP website, they have pictures of these like glow-in-the-dark skull hoodies where the skull design is made up using entirely like FTP spellouts, which I think is kind of cool, but those should be releasing sometime soon. A lot of people were thinking it'd be today because this is the end of the month. FTP usually releases on Saturdays and end of the month, but some other people are guessing it'll be Valentine's Day, but I'm not sure. They haven't really said anything yet, so TBD. All right, next up we got the like licking emojis. I always thought this one was funny because it's just like so awkward. You got the like, you know, full eyes open and then licking, or the tongue out. And man, I know these emojis have existed forever, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody other than like girls from like 2003 post pictures like this on their MySpace. I don't think this reaction necessarily exists outside of the MySpace era. But anyway, I always thought this one was really funny. The like eye all the way open, tongue out, and then the other one winking, because this is just like, if you try to make that face, it does not feel natural at all. I always thought that was kind of funny and just like a stupid emoji. So S tier for sure. Next up, we have this dude who looks like he's licking a flagpole at recess. It's the middle of the winter. The setting is he's the kid in the Christmas Story, and then the fire department gets called. I don't know. It's all right, but it's not as funny as the other ones just because it's not as awkward. We have this kind of like melting face. Just like really dudes who are down bad. This is the dude who is down bad, and it's an alright emoji. It conveys a lot of emotion or whatever. The like melting face. So probably put a B tier. It's not funny. We got this like one. This one's alright. I don't know if I like the one with the, well, you know, we have the same exact one, but then it's got a teardrop. But that kind of makes sense to, you know, it does convey a little bit different of an emoji, an emotion, an emojician. But yeah, I probably put C tier. I don't know. Got this angry emoji. Same exact face as the devil emoji that we got up there, except no horns. You know, kind of the same deal where it's like we got one end of the spectrum. We don't need all these like flavors in between, you know. So this one just doesn't need to exist. We put it in D tier. We also got the, you know, same exact one once again, but this one's red. So I guess it's supposed to show like different levels of emotion, which I guess, you know, the devil emoji where it's evil. I guess also, yeah, devil emoji smiling. I guess definitely between these two, the red one and the other one, we definitely don't need the yellow one because, you know, mad, make it the red face. So this one's all right. Personally, I'd probably go with the like huffing and puffing one. I think this one's better, so I'll put that C tier. We got this sad like teardrop one, and you know, I feel like emojis really don't capitalize on their teardrops. I feel like they mess them up a lot. So this one is actually a teardrop that works. I like this teardrop, so I'll put that A tier. We have this dude just in pain, you know, looking like he just got hit in the stomach or something. He's hurting. Scrant Pack, what's up? What's up? Answering the important questions tonight. We're getting to the bottom of this. We're hashing out this tier list. You copying Revenge tomorrow, and do you like anything from the drop? Probably not copying. I'm not crazy about the metallic embroidered stuff. I don't like the baby blue colorway. Black one's all right, but I'm not crazy about the like metallic thread. I'd rather just have like a white one or black on black, or red on black. Probably be my ideal go-to one. What else is dropping? The smoke stuff. I don't like the smoke stuff. The long sleeves all right, but the army green, I don't like that colorway, especially with the smoke design. Doesn't really make sense. And then what else are they dropping? Oh, the ransom stuff. I like the ransom stuff, but the center E on the ransom note is like this really thin black E, where everything else is like these block white letters, and I don't think it like matches really well. What's good? He's not crazy. He's not crazy. He is. Anyway, thank you for that, Mario. Woke. This one is all right, I guess. We got a lot with these like kind of like boomerang looking eyeballs, but yeah, I don't know why I put this one B tier, C tier. I really don't care about it too much. I think there are better kind of like in pain ones. I'll put D tier. I don't care for this emoji. Next up, we have the huffing and puffing one. This is a good emoji. This is a real good emoji. I like this one. Would I place it S tier? I don't know. Probably not. You know, S tier, we're kind of going with these like really funny, like legendary emojis. I put this A tier. I think it belongs right next to the devil emoji, so we'll place it there. Ransom is cringe. That's what you've been saying. I don't think it's that bad though. Are you going to get anything from the revenge drop tomorrow? I just kind of said that, but Young Dior Mario. Survive Acid is Mario, isn't it? That was one of his names, I believe. The dude has like several different accounts, so save your money for the next Facade drop. Yes, Facade. I was thinking about whoever orders like Facade stuff, since we have extra Revenge or REVCOM sticker packs, whoever orders a Facade order like tomorrow during the live stream or like tonight during the live stream, since there's only like 7 guys in here, or 7 people in here, it doesn't really pay to talk about it too much. But if anybody tonight or tomorrow during the live streams orders a Facade tee, then I'll throw in a free REVCOM sticker pack, and you also get free Facade stickers or sticker. So I'll mention that during the live stream tomorrow. But yeah, that's as far as Facade goes. Shipped out a bunch of orders today for it. Thought it was cool. It was fun packing them up. I've usually just like recycled a lot of packaging, but this time I had like a bunch of stuff set up. Did it like really clean. It was kind of cool. All right, next up we have this sad crying emoji. Where's the other one? The other crying emoji? Yeah, so just like for comparison, we got this kind of like worried. I don't know. I feel like the one that's already there, the one to the left of this one I'm holding, is better. I like that one a lot more. Maybe it's the teardrop placement. Like this one looks like it's kind of coming off of his brow. The other one's kind of like actually coming off the eyeball. So I put this pretty low, honestly. Probably C tier. Probably put C tier. Put C tier. We got these ones. So we got the one without the eyebrow, and then the one with the eyebrow. The one without the eyebrow, I don't think it, it's a duplicate. D for duplicate. But the one with the eyebrow, I think is funny. I think this is a good one. That's a good reaction one. I use these ones quite a bit. I'll put it A tier. I'll put A tier. And then, once again, we also have the kind of like gradient blue to yellow one where he's nervous, he's sweating, he's panicking. I don't know. I like the teardrop panicking one, so I'll put it here. Another D for duplicate. We really don't need 3 of these emojis. I think 1 would suffice, but that's all good. Next up, we have the I don't know what we want to call this one. The moaning one. That's kind of how I always viewed it. I think this is a funny one. It is good. It has a lot of uses. And then we also have this one with the eyes like squinted, which we could throw this D for duplicate, but we got the boomerang eyes here, and then the eyebrows are angled a little bit differently. So I think this one, I don't think this one is necessarily as funny as the other one. I think the like moaning one is funny, but I think this one is kind of more like a complaining or like a whining one. I think it's still like a pretty good emoji, but the other one is a lot more better. Probably put this A or B tier, honestly. I'm trying to think. I put this B tier. Yeah, I put that B tier for sure. We have the sad, like the classic crying emoji. I think this is kind of the one that was around before the other ones. So just for being an OG and kind of like sticking through my childhood, it's probably gonna earn that A spot for sure. Mogul WRA content. Hell yes, brother. We're answering the questions tonight. I'm not, we're not leaving any stone unturned. We're not beating around the bush. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We're, building Rome in 1 day. We're getting it done tonight. We got probably half the emojis answered for. They're all accounted for. Are all the emojis here? No. Are we a little bit disappointed in that? Yes. But maybe part 2 someday. That's what brothers are for. I'm gonna tell my brother to buy me a FACADE tee. Do it. We got we've sold 1/3 of the stock so far, and we only have 1 XL left. I didn't get many XLs, so if you're planning on getting an XL, hurry up, grab that XL. They do fit a little bit big though, so just keep that in mind. I myself, being 6'3", I think the large fits fine. All right, next up we have kind of the cringe emoji. I always kind of thought this was like the cringe emoji. I think this is a good one. This is high usability. It's a good emoji. I'm putting A tier, honestly. I'm putting that A tier. I always thought there was didn't they have another one with the boomerang eyes, the squinted eyes? I thought the like hurting ones. I could have sworn they used to. Maybe they got rid of it. All right, another classic like crying emoji. This one has been around since the end of time. Another solid one. Getting us through those like middle school years or high school years or whatever. So that's going A tier for sure. Next up, this is just this isn't even an emoji, dude. This is just a bowling ball. You got that thumb hole a little bit bigger and the 2 finger holes. That's just a bowling ball, dude. That's not even an emoji. That one's getting put D tier for sure, because it's also a duplicate. Next one we got right here. Mouth is a little bit smaller, but man, I don't need that like Swiss cheese looking ass face to the left. Ransom hoodie emoji. Any more mediums? Yeah, they're medium. There's small, mediums, large, and XL, but there's only 1 XL left. The other ones have like at least 2 or 3 left. Yeah, this one's good though. This is a good emoji though. Ooh, like somebody sends you, you get that soapy titty pic. You put down that chalky milk and you reply with that ooh. Next up we have the like kind of sweating, worried one, which this is already a duplicate. We got the matching one right here to the left, and we put C tier. The mouth is a little bit better in this one, I suppose, because it's kind of like it's gaping, but I don't know. I'm fine putting it C tier as well, just because of the mouth difference. I can kind of put them there. Or let's do this. Let's put this one down D tier for duplicate, just because I think the other one's a little bit better with the mouth, the worried one. So we got this like pale ghost, kind of like hands up on the face reaction. The first one where we actually get like a hand with the circular emoji face, kind of interesting. And I've never really liked this one, honestly. I've, you know, actually had some like affinity against it, if that's how you use that word. Here's another one, which, you know, I've thought this one was funny for a long time, where we get the, very similar to the one to the left of it, we have the, like, oh, but for some reason they added just some, like, buck teeth to it, and I think it's funny. I'm tempted to put it S tier because it's one of those like weird funny ones, but I don't use it as much as I do the other funny ones. So I think I'm gonna put it A tier, but it's a funny emoji. Next up we have this kind of like, bruh, one of these, and I might put this S tier. It's a good one. Those are some pancakes for sure. Those eyeballs, those are pancakes. LMAO, the bowling ball. What am I watching? Hip Hop Don't Stop. Dude, we're answering all the questions tonight. Like I said, we're building Rome in one day, one night, probably an hour, honestly, with the way this is looking. Got 3.5 more rows. But yeah, this is, you know, Wall Street Bets had their thing. This is ours. We're cracking the code on the emojis. We're putting in the heavy work, dude. We're the foot soldiers. Next up, we got the sleeping emoji. This is a good one. It's not necessarily like funny, but high usability for sure. You get that good night text, toss that back. You don't need to. You're in the early stages. You don't know what to say. You don't know if you want to say good night. You don't know if you want to say GN. You just send that. You just send that Z emoji. Play safe. Next up we have the like kind of the dead emoji, which, you know, I don't know if I've ever actually used this emoji. I'm gonna put it D tier just because the skull emoji is so much more just better in every way. I'd much rather use the skull emoji, which unfortunately they don't have here. This is a weird ass emoji. This is, you know, they took the bowling ball and then said just use your index and middle finger. They got rid of that thumb hole. This is another one that I've never really liked. I've never really seen any use for it. If you're gonna send like being quiet, I'd probably toss that in the like zipper category, the zipped mouth one. I'd probably use that instead. But yeah, I think it's kind of funny just because how stupid it is. So instead of D tier, I'll put it C tier. But other than that, I don't care for this emoji at all. I don't see much usability. Next up, we have the mask one. This is another emoji that I've never really used until coronavirus. So it's all right. It's not the sickest emoji, if you guys know what I'm saying, but it's you know, it's gaining popularity. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily funny or anything. Not a whole lot of usability other than coronavirus related stuff. We've got this just like blank frown smiley face. I think, you know, if you're gonna start like bitching about something and complaining with a frowny face, I'd send one with more pizzazz, a little more emotion behind it. These are emojis, you know, you can convey a little bit more than just like the straight up like disappointed one. But maybe if you, no, I'm gonna stand by that. I would probably always use this one with kind of like the little angled mouth over just this like straight up like frowny one. I think this one's a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. We got this just vanilla, you know, once again we had the vanilla frown, now we got the vanilla smiley face. This one's a little creepy. Like I look at it and it kind of reminds me of like some serial killer stuff you look at. So I'd probably put B tier, honestly, just because it's kind of funny like that. It's a little disturbing to look at just how like vanilla the smile is. I'm not crazy about it. Why does mask emoji have no eyes? Yeah, just eyebrows. Maybe their mask is up too high. Instead of the chin diaper, they have the chin glasses or something, the chin goggles. Or I guess it wouldn't be chin. They got the mask goggles. I don't know. Insert joke here. Young Dior, my brother said he would buy me a facade tee. Let's get it. Let's see. Good brother Sheesh Onissimo Nato. What's up? What's up, man? Just doing a little live streaming tonight. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why I'm doing this, one, because it needs to be done, but two, we're going to be covering the revenge stuff tomorrow in the live stream leading up to the drop, so I didn't really want to just talk about all the same stuff tonight and then have to talk about the exact same stuff tomorrow. So I wanted to do a live stream too, because I haven't gotten to do the Saturday night live stream too much. So we got this upside down emoji. I like this one. I don't know why. I like putting shit upside down though. I think it's kind of cool. So I'm put A tier. Revenge. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I've been thinking about doing more live streams, but the issue is with the more live streams, we need more content. We need more ideas of stuff to live stream for. So I was thinking, these tier lists are pretty good. They keep me busy. They give me something to keep talking about. I've tried doing gaming live streams before, but nobody really watches those. I'm not sure what the replayability for an emoji tier list live stream will be, but I don't know. Maybe some people will stumble upon it, something. Like people not from the channel, I don't know. But as far as other stuff, like I said, the tier lists kind of keep me talking. They keep me they have me on a path, and they put the video kind of like on a trajectory and give it purpose, I suppose. For a live stream, we kind of need that. For the revenge ones, we have the drop that we kind of like build up to. People ask questions, we go over what's releasing. It has a point. I can't really just come in here and talk about nothing, especially when there's like not a ton of people in the chat. If there was a bunch of people in the chat every live stream, I could just come in here and do Q&As, but fortunately that is not the case. So I was thinking maybe we could do some more tier lists, maybe do like some XXX Tentacion album tier lists where we for like a week straight or something. I live stream almost every night, and then we do like a new X album every night. Like we start off with I don't know if we'd start off with like Revenge just because it's such a short album. Maybe we start off with like 17 and then go from there if it does well. But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be kind of interesting. You should do a show tier list or brand. You should do a show tier lists or brands. We could do a brand tier list for sure, like a streetwear one. I'm sure the tier lists exist out there, and it's something I talk about for sure. It definitely relates to the channel. So yeah, I don't know why I haven't thought of that. Maybe just because it already exists and other people have done it, but I can add my spin on it, which probably won't be too interesting, I guess. Anyway, moving forward, we got the eye roll emoji. This is a good one. Honestly, never knew it was an eye roll emoji for the longest time, but it's all right. I send this one more than I should. Like I send it more than I like it. I'm not a crazy fan of it, but it's all right. It's definitely got a lot of attitude. We have this like head on the desk, hiding under the table because a school shooter came in or something. I've never really cared for this. I don't like this emoji. I don't see the purpose of it. I'm not sure. He's got like morning prayer or something. I don't know what's going on in there. But moving forward, we got the praise ones. These ones are all right, but the kind of the issue with this one is you got the praise, but then you also have the prayer hands, which I feel like the prayer hands are a lot better. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't like this beat. Can we get something else? Albatross by Plasma. All right, whatever. So yeah, that's kind of my issue with that. That doesn't mean these don't have their use, but I think definitely I'd rather throw up those prayer hands, boy, than some U-gang shit. But yeah, I think prayer hands kind of gotta go S tier. I don't think like not many people are religious today, but you see everybody throwing up those prayer hands, and I think it's funny. It's a very, very versatile one. You'll see me being like, oh, thank you guys, I appreciate the support. Prayer hands, it's a good go-to emoji, honestly. Somebody said TV shows. Oof, thinking emoji go pretty hard. The thinking emoji. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. We'll get to that one. Ooh, all right, we're getting into some interesting emojis now. A lot of these other ones were just kind of like variations of the smile or the frown, but now we got a zipper on a dude's mouth. You know, this means like be quiet or whatever, but I don't think I've ever used this emoji. Maybe like 2 or 3 times. Somebody probably said like don't tell anybody. You know, we buried the body. You know, delete this text, my number. You know, never call me at this number again. Then you send one of those, hypothetically, of course. But yeah, it's not a bad emoji. I just don't think I'd use it very often. Probably put B tier. It's kind of cool. They got the zipper. The zipper looks cute. It's a little like a emoji zipper. Kind of looks like a pop can. The tab for it. Isn't that the high five emoji you're saying? Is that a high five emoji? It looks like 2 hands like this. Maybe it's a high five. I don't know. I know this is the clap emoji. I'm not sure what I always thought it was kind of like praise. I don't know. We got the money emoji. This one's a good one. This one's an alright one. I'd probably go A tier with this one. I wouldn't go S tier because, you know, we're kind of keeping that for like some good ass emojis, but yeah, I'd probably go A tier with that one. I kind of want to move the devil emoji up, but these ones are kind of just like some elevated memes. So let's keep that S tier clean. Let's see what else. Maybe we can definitely prune A tier though. I think a little bit, get rid of some stuff into B tier. Let's see. Definitely this one for sure. I like this one a lot more, so we're pruning that down. That's getting demoted a level. What else? Maybe one of these crying emojis, honestly. This one, I think I was incorrect when I said it was the you know what? We can do this later. Let's leave it. We got a lot more emojis to go through, so we'll go through it later. We got the thermometer one. It's not a bad emoji, but you know, once again, I don't have a whole lot of use for this emoji. You know, maybe if they had like a rectal thermometer one, but yeah, maybe not really by the mouth. So I'll probably do B tier. Once again, they got some cool like animation going on, but no. We got the nerd emoji one. This one's a pretty good one. I feel you can hit somebody with like some smart ass line and then just drop that on them, or you kind of like do like a flex about like education or something, or some fact. You just explain. You just spend 10 minutes explaining why GameStop is the way it is and hedge funds, and then you drop that. You're golden. The thinking emoji goes hard, yes. Which is the next one. We got the thinking emoji. This is a good one. This is a very good emoji. I think it's funny. It also has like a lot of use. Like you can use this sarcastically, or if like dude, a heated conversation, you can be like like that. So I think this is a funny emoji. It's got the little hand there, which is kind of funny. I'm putting S tier, honestly. That's a good emoji. All right, what else we got? Next up, we have the injured emoji, which all these medical emojis, I don't know. Like, I'm fine putting in B tier. Like, I really don't have, like, I don't know how many concussions I'm going to get, but even when I got one, I didn't put that emoji anywhere. Next up, we got the caring kind of like hands one. This, I've always, you know, this one always makes me kind of uncomfortable, but I think it's really funny. I don't necessarily use it as much as the like S tier ones that I have up there, but this is a funny emoji. I'm gonna put it A tier. If I had used it more often, I would put it S tier because it's funny. It looks really weird. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a hug, like coming in for a hug. It just looks strange to me. The jazz hands. Yeah, exactly. It's a weird emoji. All right, next up we got the dapping up one. We got the handshake. This is a good one. This is a good emoji. I've been using it more and more. Somebody says something that you like agree with or something, you just like pop one of those in there, but bam. Ah, man, I kind of want to put it S tier because it's good. It's like a funny emoji. You just like agree with something, or you finish a good like collab or something. I don't know. But yeah, just because I haven't used it as much as the other ones, I'll probably put A tier. But this is a very good emoji. So A tier. Fingers crossed is kind of like, yeah, cross your fingers, like good luck, stuff like that. It's not a bad emoji, but I just don't find myself using it very much. So, man, actually, why are we putting clapping emoji is way better. Clapping emoji belongs there. That belongs C tier. That looks a little bit better. We're gonna have to prune this B tier. B tier is getting too thick. Thermometer don't belong there. This is a pretty bad emoji. I like the like kind of animations for them, but the usability is kind of not there. So I think that looks a lot better. Next up we have the rock on emoji, which, you know, once again, I don't really find myself using it really ever. Yeah, I'm putting this D tier. I just never use that. All right, next up we have, not clown. Next up we have the cowboy emoji, which I think is real good. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to start off the conversation. You hit him with the howdy, and then you just throw that bad boy there. That is a goofy emoji, bro. That hat also just doesn't look like, I don't know. That's a funny emoji. That's a good emoji for sure. I'm gonna put that S tier. That's a funny one. We also have the clown emoji, which man, clown emoji is good. I don't know if, oh man, you can use this. Oh man, this is a heated emoji. Somebody does something, you hit him with the clown. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really use the clown emoji a whole lot. I've used it before, but yeah, I don't really want to put it S tier because it doesn't personally belong there, but it's, you know, it's a powerful emoji for sure. I acknowledge that. All right, next up we have the puking one. I think the other vomit one right here is way better. So putting that D for duplicate. We don't need this like green Sour Patch looking dude. We have the laughing sideways one, which honestly, I've never really understood this one. I've never really understood the need for this one. Have you fallen over and you're laughing? Is this the RLFMAO, or is the other one's just LMFAO? I don't know, but I think this just normal one suffices. Whenever somebody sends me this like 45-degree angle one, I'm not really digging it. I'm just kind of like, okay. Oh, this is the one I was looking for earlier. This is a legendary emoji. This is S tier for sure. I love this emoji. This is funny. That's like the I think was I talking about like the moaning one, or what was I talking about before when I brought this up? This is a good emoji. This is funny. I don't even need to explain anything. That's funny. This is an emoji that I've been trying to work into my my texting, my internet presence lately, because this is a funny ass emoji. Look at the nose. This is like Pinocchio. Man, I need to use I'm gonna like start purposely getting into more arguments just so I can use this emoji because it's so funny. The Pokemon, or the Pinocchio nose. I think it's funny. Also kind of looks like a dong. Next up we have the face palm, which it's alright. Face palm's a bit dated. This is like if they had like a dabbing one almost, but a little bit more usability, I guess. Yeah, I'm put C tier. It's not that great. Ooh, this is another one that's like a classic. It's been around for a long time. I kind of mentioned how I had some issues with kind of like the squiggly mouth, and yeah, we'll move this down to D tier for duplicate, just because with the snot rag, it's way better. You got this little ghost flying by his face, way better. The howdy LMAO, diary of a wimpy kid emoji. Which one is that? Oh, the nose one. Yeah, for sure. I see that. What else we got? Ooh, this is a good dude. This is another good ass emoji. I hit people with this a lot. I probably put this A tier. Like, this is a funny one. That's something I'll do with like my eyebrows too sometimes. Like, what? So I probably put that S tier. That's a funny emoji. Star one. I don't think I've ever used this emoji, but it's kind of cool. Like, you know, once again, the stars look good. It's kind of cool, but yeah, I don't think I've ever used it. I'll put that C tier. All right. This is another emoji that I think is just ridiculous. It's really stupid, but I love it because it's so dumb. This is like the equivalent. This is, all right, we got like these two right here. They're like basically the same thing. The like winking one. I think this one, the like wobbly, googly eyes, like, bro, look at his eyes. They're not even the same size. I think this one came around in like a later iOS version, but we had like the OG, like winking tongue out one. And then this one is just like bonkers, bro. He's off the walls. But yeah, S tier for sure. That's a good one. Moving forward, we have the shh emoji. This is another one that I love. This is a real good one. You say something a little sly or like a little something like that. Man, do I want to put this S tier? This is a good emoji. I do like this emoji. Man, we put the, oh man, I don't know if this belongs S tier. Or the googly, does the googly eye one is funny. It's weird. All right, I'm gonna demote this one for A tier just because I don't think I've ever used this one. Maybe like once or twice. It's so weird though. And then we also already have like that one, which I think is just maybe funnier just because it's so weird. But the shush one is really good. I love how it's like his face is tiny, like his mouth is where his nose should be. That's a good one. Man, I'm conflicted. I don't know if I want to put this S tier. We'll just leave it. We'll sort out stuff a little bit later. This one's all right. You have the like swearing, like censored stuff. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't know. We have the covered mouth one. I don't think this one really needs to exist. It's almost as if it would. It's almost as if it were kind of a shocked one, but we already have so many of those. Like, look at all these duplicates. We have some that are better. The mouth kind of open, like ooh, like this one, kind of shocked. But I don't know, mouth cover doesn't really need to exist. We have the puking one, which I don't know, it's all right. Mind blown one. This one is all right. I don't really find myself using it all too often, but I love the aesthetic of it. Is a good looking one. We have a lady hiding a basketball under her shirt, which looks pretty goofy. Thankfully, I don't play basketball, so I don't use this emoji very often. So not a whole lot of usability for me. So I'm gonna put that B tier. Next up, we got the shoulder shrug. This is a really good emoji. I actually use this one a lot. I'll put this A tier. We have the hearts. This is one I've never really like understood, or you know, I understand it, but I don't really understand the need for it. I put it C tier because you are kind of like lacking on the loving ones, but I'd much rather blow smooch. There's always time for smooching, or you get those hard eyes rather than just like some hearts chilling, popping up on your face like some chicken pox or something. We got the yawning one, which I feel like you could use this in a conversation to just, you know, really drop a bomb on somebody. Or somebody tells you their life story and with the yawn, but I've never really used the yawn. I don't know. The confetti one, this one's all right, but once again, I just don't really use it too much. The drunk one I think is kind of funny. The face just looks goofy. I'll put that A tier for now. We have the working out, kind of like sweating, exhausted one, I would probably say. It's not really funny, but it does have a use. I always have a hard time finding this one. The burr emoji, this one's a good one. Maybe the only all blue emoji, that's a good one for sure. Icy, dude, icy. We have the pouting one, which put this A tier for sure. Somebody said young lean. Stealing basketball is not cool. Yawn one is actually a cyclops covering his eye. Is that so? Let's see. What do we put? The pouting one, which I think it's all right. I don't really, I don't really like sending that one. We got the spectacle one. Sometimes I'll pop this one when somebody says something and it's a little questionable. I'll be like, where? I don't see the vibe. But it's basically just this question one from side profile, and then you got the monocle. Monocle's kind of funny, but it's almost duplicate category where it's like, why? Next up we have this just like kind of wholesome smile. Man, there's so many different variations of this one that are basically the same thing. I'm trying to find like this one, very close. Did we place one that was like it up above or no? I think we left them all pretty low. This one's not that bad though. You get like a nice compliment, you hit them with that. So I'll put that B tier. And then finally we have the peace out emoji. This is a pretty good one. That's a pretty good emoji. Hit him with the peace sign, hit him with the deuces. So here's our emoji tier list. We need to rearrange it a little bit though. I'm gonna go row by row and just start shuffling whatever I don't really necessarily agree with. So we got the middle finger, I'm good with that. Sunglasses for sure. Smooching one, yes. Got that. I don't even know what to like. What emotion is that? The tongue out one, moaning for sure. Kind of shook one. Prayer hands, thinking, cowboy, the drooling Pinocchio. I think these are all good for S tier. Maybe not this last one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Whatever. We'll do it. Okay sign. That's pretty good. Let's see. Devil emoji. Yeah, I guess, you know, I keep coming back to the devil emoji, and it's just not as like funny as the other ones up top. The wink, hard eyes. These, you know, not to say these don't have like a lot of usability, but there's a mix of variety in the A tier. Like I said, we could have used more levels for this one. For some reason, they don't have an E tier or an F tier, but I think we could have benefited from it because, you know, a lot of these are crowded, but, you know, we have kind of like funny ones up here. Also ones that are kind of like staple emojis that you do need, but they're not kind of at that elevated S tier. So let's see, anything I can move down to B tier. Maybe one of these. I guess this like squinted stare. We'll do that. Just the dead stare is pretty funny, and I know when I first went through it I said I liked the squinted stare, but we'll leave this just like dead stare there. Let's see, the huffing and puffing, kind of got the cringe, some crying emojis, Z upside down. I think it's looking good, honestly. I think A tier is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty content with A tier. Let's see what we got for B tier. Some of these laughing emojis could probably move down. Let's see which ones though. I definitely like the sweating one, but let's see. Yeah, these are just kind of like emojis that you use, but they don't really have a whole lot of pizzazz or like emotion behind them, or like special meaning, I suppose. Yeah, I think honestly, I think B tier is looking pretty good too. Which you know means we're doing our job. We did pretty well. What else we got here? Got C tier, the angel one, kind of like bruh. Let's see, some worried ones. The no eyeballs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed going D tier. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used that. Some of these other ones too, like I said, I just kind of like the aesthetic of them. Maybe not the usability. Yeah, and then I guess D tier, we can't really move any lower. Yeah, I think that's how it's going to stack up, guys. I think that is how it's going to stack up. So final look, we got S tier. We got the middle finger, him with the sunglasses, the sideways smooch. You get the eyeball one, the moan, the stare, the prayer hands. You get the thinking, howdy, the little drool, Pinocchio, and then kind of the inquisitive, huh? So that's what we got for S tier. I'm not going to do all this like A, B, C, D tier, but that's how it's stacking up. That's a final look at it. That's what we got. Very good stream. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to brainstorm some ideas for future streams so I can pump out more streams, because like I said, I was thinking maybe doing like a week of just live streams every night, which I don't think would conflict with normal uploads. And maybe it wouldn't be a solid like a solid week of live streams, but probably be like 4 out of 5 days or something I was live streaming, maybe take a night off if I got something going on. But yeah, this is what it's stacking up like. And for that live stream week, once again, it'd probably be shorter ones, kind of like an hour, which I guess an hour is kind of like normal. I know for some of them they'll get super long. I think the longest ones we do like hour and a half, 2 hours, kind of like the far side of stuff. So this is it. This is do a Peep music tier list. I'm not knowledgeable enough on Lil Peep music to do a tier list for it. I don't think. I probably have to. I could do like an X tier list, maybe like a Young Lean one, Joji for sure. Yeah, unless we did like Peep albums maybe, but then yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you do albums, you need to do somebody with a lot of albums, or else it's just gonna be like 5 albums, which I don't know, it doesn't really need a tier list. But yeah, that's the emoji tier list. I feel like we did a lot of work. Looking at the preview, this looks ridiculous. All these emojis, but yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I will be live an hour before the drop tomorrow, so come through, slide through, hit that up. Once again, the Facade tees, there's a link in the description down below. If you order tonight or tomorrow during the live stream, I'll throw in a free REVCOM sticker pack, and you get free Facade stickers. So that's what's up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.